Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube. It's Alexander speaking, your host, and on your screens you have the new Tudor Black Bay Chrono, the newest edition of it, 2021. And yep, this is a functional version. I have all of them here. I just show you on the example of this version I got from Tudor. That's the functional one. The others are blocked, or meaning the movements are not working. So you will see all different versions, the Panda reverse, Panda Dial, and of course the tissue strap and leather strap version. And this, as you have it in the picture, is the version with the bracelets.
Subscribe and hit the bell to get our latest notifications. Fasten your seatbelt for something new. We offer you the chance to win a priceless experience. New subscribers with an activated notification can win a watch manufacturer trip to Switzerland. Together with our partner Fontobel, we give away 10 all-inclusive trips worth a total of 50,000 Swiss francs. More details on WatchAdvisor.com. Furthermore, register there to double your chances to win. See you soon in Switzerland.
So what is new? One of the biggest difference is a new case. Thickness is 14.4 millimeters. Tudor has reworked the inner life of the case, and they were able to gain some space by reducing the height of the so-called röho. That's the part in between the dial and the glass, and so the entire movement could have been lifted up a little bit. So they gained some 0.5 millimeters instead of 14.9. It's now 14.4 millimeters thick. And this makes, yeah, it's a difference. It's a more thinner watch. It looks slim on the wrist. And what is also new on it, let me also give you that lug to lug distance. So the distance from one lug to the other is 50 millimeters. I've just been measuring it. And for those interested, in between the lugs, we have some 22 millimeters. Powering the watch is still a movement that initially comes from Breitling, but is of course reworked here at the Tudor. The main difference is, we have to say, that the movement that Tudor uses has a silicone hairspring, and the entire silicone hairspring goes to Breitling and is put in the watch. The B01 from Breitling does not feature a silicone hairspring. It has a conventional one. So we have the Panda version, if you want to. It's an aluminum inlay in the bezel. You can clearly see this. We have a date indication at 6 o'clock. The push pieces do have a screw down function, or screw down possibility to be screwed down, as you can see. And once they are screwed down, so you can't use them. The crown as well is a screw down. And I will open up quickly to show you with the gloves. It's not always as easy, but then I will stop the chronograph. It's a column wheel chronograph. You know the movement better than I do probably, so I will not tell you any stories about it. Start, stop. It's not a flyback chronograph, so pushing on the reset button will change nothing in that situation. So you have to stop it, and then you can reset the chrono. Starting it again, 70 hours of power reserve, 70 hours of power reserve. That's really something that is useful if, for any reasons, you don't want to wear it for a while. 70 hours gives you quite of an autonomy. And we have a chronometer, officially certified. Yes, the watch goes through COSC. It's good to know that. 200 meters waterproof, 600 feet. But COSC is only one little test the watch has to go through. Meaning that the movement goes to COSC to be certified, but when it comes back, it is assembled and then tested again by Rolex, and the precision is better than COSC. COSC requires, as you all know, -4 plus 6 seconds, and Rolex offers a -2 plus 4 seconds. So an improvement, and really cool. So the entire watch is tested, and this makes a huge difference. All of you know that. So let me show you that bracelet. Yep. The watch is cold, so when I touch it, you can see it. We have a folding clasp. nice folding clasp. We have a length adjustment in the folding clasp. And of course, you see that there is a spring bar, and if you want to move the spring bar, you have 3 little holes, so you can, by using a little tool, you push on it, and then you will be able to move the entire bracelet a little bit in the clasp, and then you can still adjust, do some fine adjustments. And of course, yes, the links are here also to be taken out or put in depending on the size of your wrist. There's no see-through case, but there will be a watch I will show you just in a couple of minutes that has a see-through case. This chronograph does not. Let me also show you the date change, since the date change is instantaneous, and I will advance instantaneous date jump. Now we're arriving, and watch carefully. You saw that? Click, you hear a click, and the date change is done. Precisely at midnight, lots of superluminova being applied on the hands, and yep, that's the Panda version. And now I will grab the other versions, but as I told you, these are not functional. I have the only functional piece is this one, but I think I showed you everything correctly. The inlay, the aluminum inlay in the watch features a tachymeter scale or units per hours. That's the same. You can use it for both purposes, and yep, that is the Tudor Black Bay Chrono. And now please watch.
Are you interested in the Swiss watch industry? Check out Fontobo's latest Swiss watch industry outlook on fontobo.com/watches.
That's the black one, reverse Panda if you want to call it. The same watch. The sub-counter are now, of course, silver. The dial is black, but it's exactly the same watch. And we are talking of a price of 4,950 Swiss francs, including Swiss VAT. That's the price for either the white dial, the Panda or reverse Panda with the bracelet. Once again, Panda, but now watch carefully. This is the tissue strap in that incredible quality. We know, meanwhile, that set a new standard in the industry, coming from a French manufacturer doing those for Tudor, and yeah, they set a new standard. That's not something you expect. You know those, let's say, cheap NATOs you buy. They're okay, but this is Tudor quality, something different. So we go here, and you see it's attached. You have a nice pin buckle. There it is. Still the same watch, but looks different, feels different. Lighter, of course, much lighter. So that's not the same watch anymore. If you have both in your hands, you feel the difference. And of course, there is a price difference, 4,650, 4,650. And this is the price also for the leather version. I will just now show you. Okay, look at this. Wow, that's gorgeous. I love this. I think I'd go for that incredible leather bracelet, including that extra you put under the watch, and that extra piece of leather, kind of a how can I call it? Kind of a red carpet you have on your wrist. It's a black carpet where you put your Tudor, which has its own little black carpet in leather. Now it makes the watch looking completely different. It's not the same chrono anymore, but it is the same chrono. And this is also sold for 4,650 Swiss francs, including Swiss VAT. Looks gorgeous. The white stitching on it, love it. You have a folding clasp. Oh, I can close it. Wait. And you slide in here, you close it, and then click. Looks nice. See here? That's the way how it looks like, the entire watch. Very nice. Here you go. Whoops, in the picture. Oh, I'm working with a screen here that does show me everything the other way around. So I really have to concentrate. My brain is, every move my hands are making, my brain has to convert in the other direction to make the right moves. That's it. Okay, I will show it on my wrist anyway. So, and last but not least, maybe this is the coolest one. This is really the, yeah, for the bad guys. Black dial, black strap. That's for the bad guys. But very cool, I like it. Still the same chrono. All the features I said before, thickness 14.4, lug to lug 50 millimeters, in between the lugs 22 millimeters. Nothing new. You have that beautiful looking aluminium inlay in the bezel. That's nice. That's very nice. Many of you know that I'm not a big fan of ceramic bezels, so I really like this aluminium look. Looks gorgeous. There you go. Let's have a look at the wrist shots. That watch has not been adjusted for my wrist size, 17 centimeters. You see there's lots of remaining, but I started with the one that is functional, so you can see it. So 41 millimeters, the Tudor Black Bay Chrono, the new one on my wrist. Thinner than ever. Push pieces, you wind them so you can see it when they are completely in, how it looks like when I wear. So now to compare, that's the reverse Panda or black dial and yes, silver colored counters. Still the chrono is the same, nothing changed to what I just said before. Looking good. I have to hold the bracelet because it's too big. I have quite small wrists with 17 centimeters. Cool chrono, cool. But Mr. Super Cool is next. I'll show you the bad guy. I love it. I just created a new name for it. So that's the bad guy, as I just named the watch, with its strap and cuff strap, as they call it. But I said kind of a black carpet on which the watch literally is presented on your wrist. Some have a red carpet. This watch has its black carpet. That's really, I would say, that's the Mr. Cool here in that collection. If you wear this version with the black dial and this incredible, nice. This is the price tag, 4,650. 4,650. I'm not cheating. That's the price. There we go. See, a little bit figure, of course. Yes, you have something underneath. Makes the watch, of course, on your wrist looking differently. Yeah, that's the point. But it is cool. So the version with the leather strap and calf strap, my magic black carpet now, but the Panda version. I'm curious to read your comments. Which one is the cooler one? For me is for the black dial. Probably, but yeah, tastes are so different, so what I say might be not your taste and vice versa. For those who want to do or show off a little bit, that's probably the watch that will attract more views, because everybody will say, hey, that's a watch with a Panda dial. Okay, that's a Panda dial. And then you see perfectly matching the stitching here. Folding clasp. You can adjust through the holes. But you see it's a little bit bigger anyhow. That's due to the fact that you have a piece of leather in between the watch and your wrist. So this now is the version with the tissue strap. Julien Faure in France is manufacturing them. They are close to Saint-Étienne in France, and you look at that texture. That is soft, it's not scratchy. You know those cheap nattos, they do always give you the impression that they scratch on your wrist and on your skin. This is very smooth. The surface, that's really incredible. And you see, you have pin buckle for the adjustment of the length. There you go. And what's good, since the strap itself is pretty thin, It doesn't add up any thickness when you wear it on the wrist. But you know, you saw it first when I showed you the watch. Not attached only in the spring bars, it goes underneath. Very light to wear the watch with this kind of woven, very nicely woven strap. Saint-Étienne, France. So the last version, Mr. Cool with the black dial, reverse Panda, now worn with that excellent tissue strap coming from France, done for Tudor. My wrist size 17 centimeters, 17 centimeters, lug to lug 50 millimeters. So at least for my personal impression, the watch sits perfectly there. Looks good. Anyhow, I don't take these things too seriously. If I like a watch, even if it's too big, I'll still wear it. And if it's small, I'll still wear it. I go more by emotions than by ratio. Who cares about, if the lugs are sometimes a little bit overlapping my wrist. I don't mind. That's okay. Well, I have the impression that you saw all details of the new Tudor chronograph, and I'm now happy and looking forward to read your comments, of course. Yes, post your comments in the comment section as always. If you have questions, ask me. I'm more than happy to answer your questions, if I can, of course. But I think we showed you everything. Come back soon on our channel, WatchAdvisor on YouTube. There is much more to come, and bye-bye for now.
Hey, have you packed your luggage? If not, do so. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. You will get the chance to win your exclusive trip to Switzerland.